What's up everybody, it's Luca here and I wanted to make this quick video to tell you why you should land in Lucky Landing. If you haven't already, you should check it out, it's one of my favorite spots, and let me get into the reasons why. So as you may or may not know, Lucky Landing is the location all the way down south, a named location that was just added last season in update 3.1. And it's got a really cool kind of Chinese or Japanese Asian looking theme. Now, if you go right into the chest breakdown, we can see that in the big house on the very bottom, we have two chests. One is on the roof and one's in the bottom, or like in the second floor. And we have other great places to drop where most of the buildings have two chests. The center location is also pretty good because other than the chest, you have loot that's surrounding the building. I personally like to land in the biggest building on the bottom because even if you don't go for the chests in the bottom or the top, sometimes when the bus path isn't very close to Lucky Landing, that's when you can kind of sneak in there with your team. There might be nobody there might be some people, but you know, obviously you're gonna get into a scrap regardless. At least it's not as frustratingly crowded as some of the other places, named locations, specifically maybe Fatal Fields, Salty Springs. I know recently Shifty Shafts are getting pretty crowded, depending on the bus path. You have to remember that. Now, once you're geared out in Lucky Landing, and maybe you have to fight a couple of people, at least it's not too congested, what are you gonna do next? So obviously the circle can go here, there, whatever, right? Now this is why I like Lucky Landing. So if we look at Lucky Landing right now, I'm gonna open up paint over here. Okay, so you guys are over here in Lucky Landing. Now what you could do is you can go here and loot this little temple house thingy. While you're at it, you can probably gather materials around the forest. Now, one of the reasons why I really like Lucky Landing is that there are rifts right here and right over here. So the rift right here is on like a next to a truck, and the one over here is on an Easter Island head. Now, depending on your circle RNG, how well the circle is placed, you can use these rifts to your advantage to try to get to the circle. What's really neat is that for especially far circles, you can probably hop into one of these two rifts and then go to a third rift that's over here to just where you want to go. Additionally, you can head into Paradise Palms for cleanup. So there's another rift somewhere over here, around this area over here. And yeah, so Lucky Landing gives you a lot of flexibility in how you want to play using the new rift mechanic, in which you can pretty much kind of fly over to where you want to go to. Little cracks in the space-time continuum. And not only that, a lot of the cacti around this area, they give you a lot of wood. Like, you have the forest surrounding Lucky Landing and the cacti. You can actually get pretty decently geared, especially since the rifts, at least this one over here, this one right down here, gives you a lot of options for gearing. Like there are two chests usually that spawn here depending on your luck, and there's also a house you can also check out for more loot. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's why I like Lucky Landing. If you haven't already, you should totally check it out. It's one of my favorite spots to land in any game mode with my friends. So where do you guys like landing? You let me know in the comments section below. I can look into it. I can also try it out. We tend to stick to our favorite spots every time we play, and I'd like to hear more about yours. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my videos, please hit that like button, and if you love them, subscribe for more content. Bye bye.